Hello aspirants, today we are going to discuss the important conventional questions. This would be a daily series or would be taken up in this. We will be taking up few of the major questions which are important as per the conventional exam. As of now, we'll be discussing only one question. It is from building material and construction. So the question is, what are the characteristics of a good quality timber? So, we are going to discuss a model answer which could be framed for this question. So, what are the characteristics of a good quality timber? In order to write an answer, we should know what are the major points we are going to write. Therefore, we have discussed the key points. For example, let me just take this laser here. We are going to discuss the key points which we can write, such as the color, odor, strength, aesthetics or the appearance, sound, defects and diseases, thermal fire resistance, properties, which could be hardness, durability, toughness, and also the structure. Similarly, we can write more characteristics. Now the question is, what are the characteristics of a good quality timber? One can begin his answer or her answer as that a good quality timber is essential to withstand the threats in the atmosphere or the load it has to possess or retain or resist, and to ensure the stability and longevity of the structure or a structure. That is, एक उम्दा क्वालिटी के टिम्बर को काफ़ी ज़्यादा एटमॉस्फेयर के थ्रेट्स को रेजिस्ट करना पड़ता है, प्लस जो स्ट्रक्चर है उसकी स्टेबिलिटी और डिज़ाइन लाइफ काफ़ी ज़्यादा रहे, ये भी इंश्योर करनी होती है. After writing this first line, we can discuss the major characteristics, such as a good quality timber has a dark color, whereas a light color often resembles a timber or portrays a timber which is not having sufficient strength. Second is odor or the smell. A decayed timber produces unpleasant odor. However, a good quality timber imparts sweet fragrance. Third point could be strength, as we have mentioned in the keywords. Although it is not as much as used, which in earlier times timber was utilized for as an element in the structure, but timber is still used as beams or props at various places. Therefore, we can write that, however, not in that intensity as compared to former times, still timber is frequently used as props and as various elements in a structure, as we have already mentioned, beams, and often in abroad areas there are places where timber or wood is used for construction of structures or buildings. For this purpose, it is imperative that it possesses adequate strength to resist load. It must have sufficient weight also. Heavy weight should be there. Fourth point could be appearance or aesthetics. A good quality timber should be hard and must appear shiny. There should be no wooliness in a freshly cut timber. Wooliness could be defined as the fibers that arise out of the timber when it is cut. Now, further we can discuss the fifth point could be sound. When struck, a good quality timber must produce a sonorous sound, whereas a bad quality timber produces a heavy or dull sound. Sixth point could be defect and diseases. A good quality timber should be free from any disease and defects. Thermal resistance or the fire resistance. A good quality timber must possess high thermal resistance so that it can withstand high temperature and also can sustain the thermal effects, or in case of a fire outbreak, it does not collapse immediately. Eighth point could be structure and composition. A structure of a good quality timber must be uniform, and fibers within the structure should be firm. It should have compact medullary rays and narrow annular rings. Narrow annular rings depict that it has a good strength. That is, closer the ring, greater is the strength. Therefore, compact medullary rays and narrow annular rings. Now, there are miscellaneous properties also, that a good quality timber must possess sufficient toughness, hardness. It should be durable against the microbial activity and environment. Therefore, overall, we can discuss that this could be our answer, in which we could write out the major points, which are color, odor, strength, aesthetics. Then we can also discuss sound, defect and disease, thermal resistance, structure and composition, and miscellaneous properties. We have written or clubbed hardness, toughness, and durability into miscellaneous properties, but one could also write them separately. Well, this was all. This is some of the images of good timber used in construction site. Thank you. See you in the next video. Hope you like it.